Stage 3 is next. Now the game gets serious. Did it start on... yeah, it starts on the right. Well, you want to start on the right. Select the items progressively if you care about your score, and you should, because your score is linked to your lives. You get extra lives when you get a certain number of points. It's not hard to get all the lives at all, I think. Ah! First death is a clip death. Yeah! Hells yeah! Now I just lost control, so let's just bomb. Doesn't matter. This part isn't easy. Do use a bomb when you get overwhelmed. Like here. that was a mistake on my part. Be fast here, because otherwise you will get overwhelmed by 4 big fairies. And our bin boss appears and she runs away immediately. What the hell? She's just shy, actually. Scared of humans, you might say. Now she actually appears with her mid-boss card, Hydro Camouflage, which is a very hard attack and I really suck at it. Yeah. There we go. And she drops an extra life like every other stage 3 boss in the game. Now it's streaming mixed with weird stuff. I like this part. Try to anticipate where the things are going to appear from, and you're fine. If you're not fast enough, then you get overwhelmed. Right. And for the final section, don't be afraid to use a bomb. Wow, I've already said this a billion times already. If you're playing for score, then you actually want to use a bomb so that your faith doesn't go any lower. Anyway, oh, she's so cute. This character is Nitori Kawashiro. She's a kappa. Kappa are sorts of water sprites in the Japanese culture. She's the third pairing option for Marissa, the other two being Alice and Patchouli. I have to say I prefer Alice and Patchouli to Nitori. What's nice about Nitori, well, her most important character trait is that she's sort of an inventor and can really create lots of machines and stuff. Gensokyo doesn't have buses, but they sure are developing tanks. Fun stage 3 boss. For the non-spells, you've got to be able to read that well and really place yourself. Trauma in the Glimmering Depths. Very hard, especially when you make a mistake like I do. Well, not very hard, but you've got to understand how it works, and I just totally failed here. Non-spells are all on the same principle and get a bit more complicated every time. Well, I still am sorry about using 2 bombs on the first spell. I was planning on capturing it because I thought I had learned it. Anyway, I'm doing good on this second spell, which is not an easy one. And I'm back at 4 power. Yes, and the last spell, spin the cephalic plate. It's a hard one. It's a really hard one. Don't ignore the pellets, because otherwise, yeah. Bomb! You lose. Time to move on. Oh, she's telling me something. There's been a restless deity at the top of the mountain. So that's the person who wants our shrine to close. So we're going to meet the Tengu. Stage 4 is very nice looking. We're climbing up the waterfall. To compensate with that, it's an extremely hard and annoying stage. And I'm a bit worried about starting with only 3 power. Don't think I'm going to actually run out of bombs, but what happened? What happened? This part was like twice as long as it usually is. Yeah, and this section happens again harder, in a harder pattern later, so bombing once is already not very good. Haha. Kill those big fairies fast. Okay. Yes! Now it's a few random fairies and more streaming. La la la. I streamed too fast at the beginning, I guess. Mid-boss time! Most stupid mid-boss in Toho history. I have no idea how you can do that consistently. And 2 bombs. It happens. Also, you don't want to clear that mid-boss too fast, because then it makes this section longer. Yes, only 1 bomb needed. That's pretty good. Now time for some more streaming. Yeah! And now time for some more streaming. Yeah! That's the last streaming section of this stage, thank God. 3 power. Okay, right. This time you have 3 big fairies. And I recommend bombing. Each one of them gives you 0.50 power, so you still have a net bonus even if you use a bomb. Last section of the stage, lots of crows. This is a fun section to dodge, but you have to be careful. Don't stay in the same place all the time. Try to move and look for openings. Yes, yes, quite good. This is our boss, Aya. She was introduced first in Toho 9, which I haven't played yet here, as a newspaper reporter. And then she was the main character of Toho 9.5 and 12.5, where you've seen my Let's Play of 12.5, I guess, where she just takes pictures for her newspaper. This time she's not acting as a reporter here, but rather as a representative of the Tengu. Tengu are sort of crow yokais, basically. They have a more precise role, I guess. And they think we're invading them or something, and so they send Aya to deal with us, since, you know, we know each other and stuff. She's a very hard boss fight, yeah. It's really one of the boss fights I like the less in the series. So that god is gathering faith. Well, yeah, she stole our faith. Anyway, let's just go through this train wreck. Go! Her non-spells involve circles for some reason. Round bullets in circle formation. I have no idea why it's like this, but it is. I almost crashed into a bullet there. First spell card, Saruta Cross. I can't do this spell anymore. At first I could, but then something happened and I just can't. Second non-spell is the hardest thing ever, as you can see. However, it's very short, so if you can survive something, then usually you'll be alright. Storm Days, all about choosing where you go and reading crisscrossing stuff. Here I made the wrong choice and I bomb. In response to that, luckily Aya does give you a lot of power after her spells, so it sort of compensates the really hard difficulty. And now for Peerless Wind Guard. It's her survival card, like the final attack in Double Spoiler. I have no idea to do this. I just failed horribly. I usually try and clear it with only 1 bomb, but seeing... Wow! I think I'm going to bang my head on a wall or something. I use the bomb right at the beginning, and then I go on and clear the end easily. Anyway, her final attack is much easier than the rest. Easier, even though I blocked. I actually captured that my first time at 0 power, so it is easier. I promise. Stage 4 is over. There's a new shrine. So there's not only one shrine. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Stage 5.